After the heavy rain, Hawksmoor village is left muddy and desolate. Alan remains at the graves of the villagers, staring blankly at the small stone tablets. He notices the name Harold inscribed below the inscriptions, indicating that Harold himself must have placed and engraved these stones. With no tombstone for Harold, Alan feels a glimmer of hope. Finding Harold might explain what happened to the village. Determined, Alan searches for food, picks some wild fruit, and then leaves the village with a heavy heart. As he walks, fatigue overwhelms him, and he rests under a tree on the mountain path, quickly falling asleep from exhaustion. Alan's strong physical stamina prevents him from falling ill despite being drenched. The cool mountain breeze caresses his face, and he dreams of his departed fellow villagers, tears trickling down his face. Suddenly, faint footsteps disturb his sleep. Alan wakes to find a windfang wolf, a formidable F-class beast with sharp teeth and glowing claws, staring at him from the grass. Panic sets in as Alan realizes that running is not an option. The windfang wolf is faster and more dangerous. Alan recalls from his studies that windfang wolves use wind arcane energy to enhance their speed and are often found in groups. With no offensive arcane energy at his disposal, Alan feels desperate. The windfang wolf's green eyes fixate on him, ready to pounce. Realizing that fighting is futile, Alan decides to use strategy. He activates wind airflow, causing a strong gust of wind that stirs the surrounding trees and grass. The windfang wolf hesitates, unsure of what to do. Seeing Alan's strong aura and the chaotic wind, the beast, afraid of stronger opponents, decides to flee. Exhausted but relieved, Alan collapses on the ground, breathing heavily. He notices a mark on the windfang wolf's forehead, a detail not mentioned in his books. But with no time to investigate further, he quickly uses Windwalk to leave the dangerous area. Alan arrives at Windsong Town after a day of travel. Overwhelmed by exhaustion and fear, he decides to find a hotel for rest and food rather than seeking information about Hawksmoor Village. Windsong Town's hotels cater mostly to low-level adventurers who seek to capture juvenile beasts from the nearby Meldal Mountains. Alan enters a hotel and orders food. The server, a girl of his age, seems curious about him but is reprimanded by the owner for lingering. As the girl returns to her duties, Alan, too exhausted to notice much, eats and prepares for a much-needed rest.